What's happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV match reaction. Manchester United 3, Burnley 1. Edison Cavani waving to the crowd. Big up, man. Put a shift in today, but Manchester United 3, Burnley 1. Edgy game, weird game. Honestly, man, never controlling the game, but the first half sealed it. The dominance in the first half, especially the end of the first half, really sealed it for me. But very weird game, a tale of two halves, if I'm being really honest with you. First half, our transition moments between the midfield and attack was a bit more fluid. Sancho and Greenwood were vital in that, and Shaw as well. I thought it was unbelievable. But Mctominay today, he looked a man possessed, man. I don't know what's going on with Mctominay today, but honestly, man, I did not see that coming. And that's a guy me that I don't really rate Mctominay, but today you have to give credit where it's due. Today he played like a box-to-box midfielder. You know, he was up and down that midfield. Mctominay was the one that kind of sat back and tried to almost like, you know, marshal that little midfield area and give that little, you know, what would I call, you know, aerial, you know, in terms of the defence. But it never really worked in that first half. Matic came in, and I thought he looked leggy in that first half for me, but we got exposed in certain 5 or 10 minutes. But I thought McTominay was a cog in that first half. I thought he ran the show. I thought it was evident that he got his goal. Fair play, brilliant goal. And I thought for me, he just looked like man possessed, man. I don't know what was wrong with McTominay. Matic was the one that was sitting, and I think McTominay was the one that was meant to be the box-to-box, meant to be the one that can link the attack to the midfield to the attack. And I thought it was brilliant today. You've got to give credit where it's due. Second half, we tailed off, but today was about the first half. It was a tale of two halves. And I thought the first half, Sancho was bright. He was taking people on. He looked confident. You know what I mean? I think the goal was there, giving it on goal. But listen, that's all Sancho on that left-hand side, man. Showing the defender. This is what he can do, man. A lot of people are doubting him, telling Saka this and that, mate. Listen, Sancho will come good, man. You've got to give him time. It's a different league. It's a different setup. He will come good. And I thought Greenwood, for me, a lot of people, you know, especially me, will be questioning Greenwood in terms of his body language, in terms of his kind of desire to play. Is he thinking that he's made it? But I thought today he linked well. You know, he tried to do a lot of give and go. I think he even got the assist as well for one of the goals. But I thought today was very direct in there, and they both played that number 10 today, and that was a key thing today. Sancho and Greenwood played in that little 10 role where they want to be, and they were in there to create, and that's what we wanted from them too. Because at the end of the day, we've been lacking goals, we've been lacking any sort of creativity, and that was needed today. We got the 3 goals. Does it tell the whole story? Probably not. I thought Burnley were very unlucky not to get maybe 1 or 2 goals in that first 10 minutes. We just looked all at the back. They were targeting Maguire, man. I just can't believe they wrecked Maguire, man. I seriously can't, man. For me, he just lacks the principles of the defender. You know, awareness, positional awareness here. It's non-existent. His pace, he tries to charge into tackles, and I'm just like, chill out, man. Relax yourself, man. You ain't got the pace to do that. But it is what it is. We went in the first half, you know, 3-1 up. You know what I mean? Burnley deserved that goal at the end, and rightly so. Maguire got done on the right side by Aaron Lennon. But, you know, we thought that first half was going away from us. Burnley controlled the game, and I think, to be honest with you, they control most parts of the game. We are a learning process. This will get worse before it gets better. You won't see the style of play just yet. It will get better. It has to take time. And I thought Ralph was ruthless today in his selection. He's not taking any prisoners, man. He's gonna pick who he picks. And you know what? Yeah, as much as I want certain players in that team, like Donny van der Beek, you know what I mean, you have to almost respect the manager, what he's gonna choose right now, because we're in no position to argue when he's just stepped through the door. Maybe we can assess it game by game, you know, month by month. We can assess it and we can see where we're going. But you know what, man? It's a weird game, this game, man. It's a bit of an edgy game, you know what I mean? I think the 3-1 doesn't tell the whole story, but maybe it does, man, because sometimes, you know, that 2-goal lead, you know what I mean, they had a chance. I think, you know, if one of their defenders stretched the leg, maybe they would have got something out of that one. But I thought Burnley deserved a little bit more than that. But listen, we're not going to complain. Man United have got the 3 points. It's a vital 3 points. We needed this 3 points. Momentum is key. top 4 is key. We need to get top 4, and we win this and we win Wolves. Who's complaining? Who is complaining? You know what I mean? But listen, today we cherish it. We go again, and when we go into the next game against Wolves, we have to play better. By the way, we have to play better, and we have to defend well as well. A lot of time, maybe unforced errors in certain players like Wan-Bissaka. I thought, you know, there were certain times where we just gave the ball away. We can't do that, especially second half. Mctominay gave the ball away a few times, but listen, I thought Mctominay, for me, if you're arguing about man of the match, it's between him and probably Sancho, but I'm going to give it Mctominay. You know, you've got to give credit where it's due, and today he played well, man. Sometimes it's not my cup of tea, but you have to give credit where it's due. Today he played that box-to-box midfielder role, and I thought he shone well, man, and you've got to give credit where it's due. But we go again, Wolves game, you know what I mean? Who's going to play? We don't know, man. I thought the defence, Maguire again, if he gets picked, he gets picked, but he don't deserve it for me because he's just shaky at the back, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I thought Shaw played well in the first half, but second half, we can't really talk about the second half. I think it was very, very shaky, man. Very, very kind of nervy. You know what I mean? We never really had control of the game, but listen, that will take time, man. That will take time. But for now, let's just enjoy the win, man. You know what I mean? I can go to the big 6-0 tomorrow, and we can talk about Chelsea and Lukaku going AWOL, because Chelsea are in the mud, and I tell you what, shush. But anyway, people, we're outside Old Trafford. We're here. Man United have won 3-1. Match vlog is coming. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.